Haemi Thoughts. Haemi Thoughts.
Hello and welcome to the first episode of Haemi Thoughts, which is a podcast based on thoughts of Haemi. I am Haemi. And today, since it is the first episode, I will be introducing the purpose of this podcast and why am I doing this and starting a new project a week before moving into college. Why, Haemi? Why? Also, in addition to that, I'm having an interview with my guest here, Edward Kim, colleague and intern of Haemi Corporations. Say hi.
Hi, guys.
And so I will start. Maybe a week ago, I had this idea, gardening with Grace is kind of a smashing success, but how do I bring something new, something fresh, something better to the table? These people, they don't know me. They just see me garden. They just see me in the yard. They don't know who I am. And I realized that I should use the same technique that I used in writing my college apps a year ago. Last year, college app time, senior year, I had a problem. I had a lot of difficulty writing enough because I just didn't know what to say. Writing was just so hard. Typing it out on my computer took forever. And then even then, it wasn't even good. I realized that when I talk, though, I ramble and on and on and on. And so if I recorded myself talking, it would be a much better indication of who I am as a person. And so late at night, after all my ideas failed, I recorded myself answering these college app questions. And then I literally just took my words, listened to them, and then wrote them down, and then edited them. And then boom, I'm going to college. So that's how I do it. And so this same idea applies here, where in these videos and in what I post on the internet, a lot of you people don't really know what I'm actually thinking. And it's just better for me to express myself. I will! Why? This is the 5th time I'm recording this.
Are we gonna go for a 6th?
No, this is gonna be the last time, okay? I'm gonna get it perfect this time. Okay.
Can we cut that out?
It's okay, let's just leave it in. It's all right. It shows humanness. I'm recording this in my house, in my room. As I was saying before, talking is a much better indication of who I am and how I'm feeling and what I think about in my thoughts. And so this is why its podcast name is Haemi Thoughts. You can watch how my thoughts evolve and adapt to these circumstances which I'm being put in, meaning living on my own and having to find new friends and basically living in a whole different way than I was used to for my whole 18 years. So you can listen to this podcast and then in a couple weeks, let's see what happens. Let's see what's changed. Let's see if I become an anarchist. Let's see what happens. Yes, Edward?
Is this going to be a weekly podcast or like an everyday thing?
Excellent question. This podcast, it'll probably be, I don't know.
Thank you.
Maybe, yes, maybe, this is probably going to be like a weekly podcast just because I'll be having too much fun in college to be bothered with my thoughts. No more thinking aloud. All right. So since I have that introduction out of the way, let's continue with an interview with my guest, Edward. So Edward, introduce yourself. Give us a little bit about who you are.
Well, I'm Edward Kim. I'm going to be a senior at Troy High in this upcoming school year. All I really do these days is just sort of chill with my friends, stay home a lot, play some League of Legends, go to Lifetime at night, eat food. Usually I only eat like 2 meals a day though because I wake up pretty late.
All right. Fair introduction.
Bless your soul.
Okay, guys, that was not a hiccup. If you guys know me or you are close to me, you know that that is actually a pre-burp. I do this thing where I burp inside my throat. And so I have to do this sharp intake of air. It sounds like a hiccup, but it's not. Because I'm not hiccuping right now, am I? Those are pre-burps.
Oh, that's a really weird thing to say.
These are the things you need to know about me. Okay, Edward, question number 1.
I didn't even know about that.
Yes, you did, Edward. I've been doing this. I live with you.
I thought those were hiccups.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah. Well, the first time you did, I was like, okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway, question number 1. What do you expect? What are your predictions for this year?
I expect it to be really hard in the beginning because I have to apply to colleges. Like, no, I'm applying to more colleges than you, so.
Good, Edward. Good.
And like, you seemed really stressed out last year.
No, I wasn't, actually. That was because of spectacular skits.
Oh, yeah. I definitely am going to be number 1 for that. I'm going to write the skit and I'm going to have the best idea. I'm also really excited for string camp because I'm going to have the best skit. And I'm going to lead my section to victory. The viola legacy, basically your legacy, Nuna, is over.
Geez Louise, Edward. It's quite some strong statements on Haemi Thoughts, which is a supporter of the viola legacy. Question number 2. What is...
You just made this really weird now. I can't... Now I have to, like... Yeah, you're going to censor me, aren't you?
I'm not going to censor this podcast. This is a free country. Well, I mean, we still censor in this country, but... Okay. Question number 2, which is your favorite Pokemon and why?
My favorite Pokemon has to be...
Pikachu? Me too!
No. It's Metapod. Because it just doesn't care. It just lies on the floor and does not care about life. I mean, not because it's suicidal, but more along the lines that it's just like, whatever. I'm too cool for life.
I like Pikachu too, Edward. Good answer. Actually, I like Squirtle. And this concludes this episode of Haemi Thoughts. The first episode of this podcast will be the marking landmark of how I am this year. So keep on listening and see you guys. Well, not really see you. You'll hear about me soon, okay? Goodbye.
Haemi Thoughts.
You're spitting all over me. Stop.
Haemi Thoughts. Haemi Thoughts.